Okay, so I got to tell you a quick story, and I want to introduce someone to you. And I have a great deal of integrity in what I do. To me, that's the number one thing that we do in business. It's our number one value at Kona University. And I really have, I'm saying this from my heart. I got no other way of saying it. I got no preset script that I'm going to do here. I jumped up out of my seat to sign up for this program. And for me to do that, with the level of control that I have and the focus and the, and the NLP, I'm sitting there in Sydney. We went down there to meet with George Fadul and Roberta to look at doing some business with them. They wanted to bring me in to be a trainer there. And so here I am. I'm going to be an NLP trainer for them. I trained George. George went through our practitioner, master practitioner, trainers training. They're amazingly successful down there in Australia. And they brought in a guest speaker to talk about wealth creation. An amazing successful individual. And I'm sitting there going, I'd taken a few notes in the training. And he gets up on stage and he starts to talk. And I could really feel that he was coming from his heart. And I leaned over to Sumi and I said, Sumi, just listen to this guy. Listen to him. So I'm sitting there in the audience and I have my computer on my lap. And I took 3 or 4 pages of notes on his presentation, listening to his language patterns, listening to his beliefs, and the whole time from a huna and energy perspective, just feeling this energy flowing from his heart. And a couple of the stories, I got all teary-eyed. And I'm sitting there, I don't want to talk too much now. He's going to kill me. I'm sitting there, just to make a long story short, I'm sitting there in the training, and he goes, okay, and here's what it is, and he starts talking about it. And I shut my computer. And Sumi goes, what are you doing? And I hand her the computer, and I stood up. And she grabs my arm. She says, you cannot go down there. And I said, why not? She said, because you're a trainer for this company. She said, talk to him on the break. So I did. I talked to him on the break, and when we decided to run our own event here, how many of you were here in May? Okay, I would humbly request that you would stick around for this and listen and pay attention. Because to me, 2 big ringing endorsements. One, this is the person that we absolutely wanted to get down here to share this information with you. The amount of success and a living example of success, just to hear this and hear what he has to offer. The fact that I'm a part of this, and in addition to that, for my wife to okay it. But by the way, all of the assistants are in the room right now because they said to Sumi, really? And she's like, yeah, you guys should listen to this. And so for us to endorse this, it means a lot, and it takes a lot for me to invite someone onto our stage to share something with you. And his name is George Fokas. He flew it. What a cool last name, isn't it? It's not spelled F-O-C-U-S, though. But his name is George Fokas, and he just flew in from Australia this morning because he is so booked. He's talked on, what is it, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He gets invited to talk at these gigantic, huge events. I met him. I went to dinner with him. We had dinner at a wonderful Greek restaurant in Melbourne. I said, will you please come here and do this, help launch one of our very first events. He was so jam-packed, he had to red-eye in here just to do that for us. So I am eternally grateful that this guy came in here. Just having arrived, he's going to be leaving tomorrow. God, have I built it up enough, George? Sorry about that. He's like, keep it coming, kids, keep it coming. So could we please give a warm welcome to George Fokas?